people winning money here and the people we're discussing here. Yeah, at least I'm happy that people can win money from listening to Freedom FM. What's up? What's up? How's everything?
Pretty good, man. This is a real good give back from Freedom Radio. Um, and I think that is a good thing to do. We have a lot of people who listen to us. Some of them, they are silent listeners or secret listener. Uh, but this is something good for people to do. And even as I speak, I want to encourage my people from Grand Bassa County, especially from We Nation, so that you guys can play and win. If you have $100 in your account or 70 cents in your account, you can play and win. Some people play once and they win. Some people play twice and they win. So the advantage is yours. So we can do that. That is a good give back to our listeners, our fellow Liberians in Liberia. And even if you are in a diaspora and you have the Liberian local numbers, you can still participate and be a winner. And this is what Freedom Radio uh, is doing, the radio station that is always serving as the voice, the eyes of our law enforcement, the police, the immigration, the military, because they always try to prevent crimes before happening. And anybody who advocates for that, that person is the eye of our law enforcers. So Freedom Radio with the Crime Stopper program, they are informing our people regarding uh, to stop crime before happening. So that's why we have this program, Crime Stopper. So that is a good thing that Freedom Radio is doing. And in addition, they're giving physical cash if you participate in the uh, the draw.
And the people call about the office is calling me and they're getting angry. Hey, God, people need to win. Why you not giving people? I said I will not call everybody tonight. If people say I'm gonna make more than the people that are talking about to win. So the target I came up with is I should allow at least 100% to win. So the problem is the 100% are not play because we get 26% who've played before, who have already played. So that 26 we gotta have play. And I was asked to ensure that 100% can win. So the winning benefit tonight is not up to me. We come here to allow people for listening to Freedom FM. We come to say thank you. Continue to play. And the code is just star 799. I'm going to pin it on our live feed so that you can follow it. The code is star 799 hash. And yes, you stand a chance when you dial star 799 hash. You will see the list of radio stations that will appear, and Freedom is situated at 11. And once you select 11, you enter the currency you want to play from, and you stand a chance to win 2,500 Liberian dollars. So I don't know. Okay, I'm getting Tunis. So what's up, Tunis? I'm not seeing Tunis on. I don't know what's going on yet.
Well,
Tunis,
tonight will soon be coming. Usually, I usually come a little late because sometimes I get carried or oversleep, uh, or overslept, and by the time I get up, sometimes around this time.
okay.
But I
Yes.
try
So,
to.
let me speak to the person quick. I'm sure this person. Hello. Walk away from the radio and listen to the radio. Hello. Yeah, my name is Hagar and I call you from Freedom FM.
All right, I'm really Ricky calling from Mandu.
You play the Freedom Cash giveaway?
Yeah,
How many times?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah,
Have you received your 2,500 Liberian dollars?
yeah.
Okay, how you got it?
I got it through my mobile.
Through your mobile money account. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. So yes. So that's it. There. People winning raw money tonight.
Yes, and of course, my friends and family in the Showway community in Doison. If you guys are listening to Freedom tonight, you can join this program and be a winner. Anthony Kanga, you can come on board. Kwesi Agor, you guys can come on board and be a winner.
Yeah. So what's up? What's going on? How's the U.S.? What's up?
Well, the U.S. is here. There are a lot of changes coming in, and some of the changes people try to fight it. One of the major things that everybody is concerned about is the migrant crisis in the United States, where certain we have two main political parties here, and one of the party support certain things, and the other person support certain things. Now that the party that were quote unquote labeled as well, they are migrant friendly, they gave like an open door, and then those who want for people to come in the country legally the way we came, uh, but not somebody who would jump over the board and stay here. So that is a major concern here in the United States regarding the migrant, and some of the things that going on. Is crime. Crime is increasing every day. There was a time where the migrant attacked the NYPD. Uh, of course, a lot of things going on, and we just pray one day at a time so that we can be protected. Sometimes while on the subway or on a train track, getting your train, somebody can push you off the cliff and you fall down in front of the train track. So a lot of things going on, but all in all, uh, we are surviving, and other people are surviving. Even though the crime rate is increasing, but equally so, America is a law enforcing country. So the criminals may be advancing, but equally so, the citizens and the law enforcers, they are working together. Like for example, here they will always advise us and say, if you see something, say something. That is, we should be uh, security for ourselves, for our community, and other stuff. Of course, when that was said, the way in which it was said in Liberia, it was taken out of the context that it was say, "Oh, President, we have said we should be our own security. We should bring DSTV and do all this stuff." And of course, here, in as much as we have all of the advanced security camera all over the place, uh, the buildings they have camera also to enhance whatever the government has in place, because it is they want for everybody to live in security. Uh, and that was the same thing President Weah was pushing in Liberia, and then people misunderstood that. Even some of the people in the diaspora who wanted to politicize every little thing, uh, they misunderstood that and gave misinformation, disinformation to our people in Liberia, and that was looking like ugly. That the guy said we should be our own security. He cannot manage the country. He cannot protect the country. But here, they know exactly what is going on here, and this is the kind of society we are in, and we thank God for His protection.
Yes, yes. So just here too in my country, too many things happening. Just late this evening we heard that the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency raided one of the man who is believed to be one of the highest dealers of drugs in the country just late this evening. And from what we were told is that at least over $1 million United States worth of drugs were confiscated tonight, all this evening. And that is something, let me see, thanks to Colonel Abraham Kroma. And, I'm one person who, when he was nominated by the president, I said he's amongst the few um, good people who have been appointed and whom we believe, or for me, I believe, will be able to deliver. And I have never doubted his ability. I still believe in that. So yes, by virtue of what I saw when you was the police deputy for operations, from what I saw, I still believe that he can do more, and especially when it comes to the issue of fighting crimes or drugs. But let that just be the way we're seeing it. Go and raid people. The main thing, people who are facilitating those businesses should be people who should be targeted. Should be people who yes, should be brought to book, not just all of these things. Some people can bring it in the country, they will arrest them, the way they will take phone and call people. So these are things that we think should stop. And so, Chief, Kona Abraham Kroma, I'm proud of you. This is just the starting. We hope you can continue and do more. We will not just sit here and pen out the bad things. Some of the things we say, we say them and recommend. So our recommendations on time when we're working in a positive way, we say yes. So that's it. Drugs here. You saw there's a video from Sierra Leone. You saw the influx of kush in Sierra Leone.
Look, drug is a serious problem, even here in the United States. Uh, and drug today is not like they just plant this one. They have the actual plant, and then they have the synthesized one. And of course, the Chinese cartel, they have always been a target when it comes to doing those chemical. They can bring it in your country, right through your airport, or through your sea, and begin to make the chemical and then distribute to those that will be the sellers. So for this kind of drug thing to be effective, arresting the people, I'm glad that the United States Drug Enforcement, they are also working with Liberia and other countries that are fighting drugs. So they are working with our country. If they spot something, they give information out there, and then our uh, DEA, they will do whatever they're supposed to do. But the problem in Liberia is we don't punish crimes, and if crimes are not punished, people would think that is recreation. For example, somebody would deliberately violate the traffic law, and then by the time the police do their work, the next thing would be that person will call either the minister, or they will call the lawmaker, and then they say, "My man, I'm a picking," or that so and so person, let the person go. And then people do that. People are in high authority. Look at what we saw and heard from our cultural ambassador, that the case with her and this guy Key, that while the thing was in court, somebody that was from a higher authority who has no right over that jurisdiction just make a call, and when that call was made, the case was dropped. Once we begin to do those kind of things, we're not going to get the kind of safety. We're not going to get the kind of economy that we want to grow in the country, because the crime rate is getting higher, and then we don't punish crimes. For example, those guys who were caught in the drug stuff, sometimes because somebody has interest in that criminal, so they will talk on behalf of the person, and by the time you know it, that other person disappear, or they will say, "Well, there's no merit in this case," so they dismiss the case. So I want to commend the DA chief uh, for the effort, but he's not the only person. It happened during Weah's administration, but we don't punish the crimes. So if this government will continue, will punish crime, that will be done. But the whole thing is that you cannot be committing crime and at the same time you want to punish crime on the little ones. This is where we are. So when we be when we
And so I will want us to talk a bit, in as much as when case is in court. For me, I'm one person who don't always love to talk about it. But I will want us to at least speak a bit about this issue involving Madam Jude Andy. And it is something very serious, because she herself have said, if nothing is done positively from the government, if the government, if you don't want to, she's not asking for any other thing. Let's say, oh, help me to push this, to do this. The records are there, the evidence are there, and the only thing she wants from the government is avoid this entire thing and let the law take its course. If we go to court and my evidence or pieces of evidence are not enough, are not sufficient enough to convict this guy, there is no problem about that. But all I want you to do is to just avoid this case. But for the information that we got, and is clear, because our courtroom correspondent said that, and not just our courtroom correspondent, I tried placing calls to other reporters who report from the court, and they've said yes, or the lawyers representing Madam Judy Ndi have, I think Madam Judy Ndi or somebody have said yes, they admit the legal advisor to the president called and asked that the case be dropped. On what basis? Again, if you are requesting that a case should be dropped, it should be in consultation with the person who filed their suit. But not because you feel you got power, because you feel you are at the helm of power, so you should abuse the rights of others, and you just feel so. Yeah, the country.
Well, this is the whole thing. If Joseph Boakai, that the people believe in, some of the people believe in that he will be able to fight corruption, he will be able to do all of these stuff, no things that he's doing right now, and things that happen right on his watch, on his feet. Those are the beginning of a chaos. For example, if our president Boakai, my legal advisor, he is not the attorney general or the solicitor general in the country. He is not the justice minister. So he has no right of interfering with things that has nothing to do with the executive, especially with his office, the president's office, or with the president. For him to do that, there is interference in the justice. The president should remove that his legal advisor, and then to set example on the Liberian people that if you do what you're not supposed to do, to interfere.
The thing is that legal advisor cannot be and will not be removed, because why? You think a legal advisor will act without how they call it, without without the consent of the president? That case, that kind of issue is not something that is just something that you will just sit and say things. Or and that's something like, or maybe Hagar did this, so let do the one. No, that case is drawing even public attention. You can't have one person because he sat and insulted on your behalf, and you came to power, so you want to use the same insult, even if it is infringing on somebody's right, even if it is tarnishing somebody's hard-earned character and integrity. You think you just want to play it cool and play it the way you want to play. That should not be accepted in our society. And this is not the kind of country we pray for. If you sat and said, or you were coming to power to ensure that the rule of law is respected, this is not a respect to the rule of law.
Well, this is why
it is becoming a disgrace at this early stage, and people. So I know.
Well, this is why we need to talk about some of these things. Again, I am from the Unity Party. I did not support our president now. I did not support him as president. And I said to the Liberian people that the few years that I have worked with the Unity Party, with Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and the vice president at the time, I said to the Liberian people that Mr. Joseph Boakai does not know how to find solution to problem. I said that over and over, and I'm still saying it. President Joseph Yima Boakai is not innovative. He's not creative. Now, President Joseph Yima Boakai, who has served in government for many years, especially in the agriculture sector, for President Joseph Yima Boakai to be either on the board of the Liberian feeding program. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing the Liberian feeding program, especially where Wendell Nimle, Mr. Wendell Nimle, was able to advocate, able to get money for Liberia to get involved into agriculture, and about 500 or so tractors for farming came to Liberia, and about 150 or 100 plus to be given to Joseph Yima Boakai that was taken to FOIA. We sent somebody there to do fact finding. Those machines they got squandered over there. Today, anybody can go and check from the Baka administration. And then for the person to say, okay, I have the arrest, and for agriculture to be number one. And I said, no, this guy, he's not genuine. He cannot do anything better and differently than President Weah. If you're going to be doing something differently, probably when it comes to maybe speaking standard English. I'm not saying President Weah does not know how to speak standard English. President Weah is very, 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 very intelligent. President Weah can speak more than 3 good languages that are not even Liberian languages. And anybody who can fluently speak those kind of languages, but may not be able to speak English the way you want him to speak, or to be studying the dictionary, to be reading the dictionary while he's speaking. That is not what I'm talking about. But Joseph Boakai, probably that would be the only thing. But all of these years that he spent in government, the experience that he's supposed to have by this time, work sort of be going on from this administration. But because he is very, very, I don't want to use the word he's slow to learn, but because he did not really put himself into preparing himself as one that will be able to take active lead in the Liberian society. This is why we are seeing all the failures. The first time he came to power, I said that before, he went to the very senator that will be confirming his appointees. He went to them, got a few of them so that they can be on his choosing list. So when they pick the name, they give it to him. Then he will send those same people to the Senate for them to confirm it. And then they will just confirm. The first thing is that is conflict of interest. That is against the law.
So the thing about this case is where this entire thing about the Prophet Key and all of these are evidence-based issues. And the thing, even I was sitting here, the statements that were made against Ambassador Julie ND, I got them on my phone. Prophet Key, where he's saying something in confidence to somebody like, oh, Hagar and Soro lecturing. If we sit on the radio like you and I are doing right now, and we say things, people over 1,000 plus or more than a million people listening to us. The guy used Facebook podcast, denigrated somebody, insulted somebody, accused somebody of sleeping with people only because of job and cultural ambassador. The thing about the whole cultural ambassador thing, I know what Liberians, we just don't learn, we don't read, so this is our problem.
But you cannot blame the Liberian people. The thing is,
so if you want to be a good citizen, if somebody say Hagar did this, you should be able to investigate. Before you draw down conclusion on anybody, be able to investigate. Prophet Key will not sit as a president. Let's be sincere to our conscience. Not because he supported the Unity Party and they came to power because of insult and other things that Prophet Key rendered on people in this country. He sat and said all of those negative things. And the woman go to court. The thing about it is, the woman went to court. They requested for a pre-trial conference. And normally when you call for a pre-trial conference, at times it is intended to either soften the ground or settle the thing, settle the matter to avoid going to litigation. So when they requested for the pre-trial conference, the ambassador said no. This is a very grave allegation. This is a very heavy thing that was said about me. It got negative effect on me and my character and even partners and people that I work with. So it's better we go to court. Let this person, if you make the kind of statements against people, it proves that you got evidence. So since you say all of these things, let's go to court. And then you prove it. And if you prove it, then the public will know the kind of person I am, or the public will know the kind of person you are. So because the woman refused the pre-trial conference or the in-house settlement, this is what a person will just stay because you feel associated. The thing I would clearly say, the action I was taken by the legal advisor to the president is nowhere far from the presidency.
Well,
there's something doing we as regime. We will not say Carrasco will not do something without president or the former president or how to call it or being aware of it. Or Fina Bondo will not do anything without the former president knowing about it when the president was in power. So if you see a legal advisor to the president calling and saying drop this case, even though there are evidence, drop this case because I am the president, because I'm associated with the president. It's a mandate from higher up. And it's nowhere far from the president. And this is not the kind of Liberia that Liberians voted for. It's becoming a disgrace to our country because if the international partners who are watching this case, if they see that nothing coming from this case to serve as deterrence to others, myself, we here, trust me, I can sit on the radio and say things against people, I cause people, I do anything. You carry me to court tomorrow, somebody will take phone and call and say release Hagar. So you see the kind of country we're building.
This is what we are talking about. I don't want to say because I don't have the fact that President Wakai gave him the mandate. But if other people see it that way, and President Wakai is not saying something about what his legal advisor did, he is not a legal advisor to the judiciary system. He is not a legal advisor even to the justice ministry. He is a legal advisor, single man for one person. He's not even a legal advisor for the vice president. He is just a legal advisor to the president. So anything that has to do with the president decision making, that's what he's supposed to be doing. And this is why when we listen to people, I'm very experienced, I will bring in experienced people on board. And you see the experienced people that you're bringing on board, they are going outside of the law. I mean, they are not experienced, or you put in there, and we, the Liberian, will begin to believe that, the statement that this man made, if there anything to dance with the devil to win, I'm just paraphrasing, I will dance with the devil. And based on what he said, we are saying some of these stuff. When this key man, if he is cursing, he has, I don't know, probably he does not have the guts to curse men, but he always want to curse at women. And then he will disgrace his mother by saying, "Oh, I learned it from my mother." That's what I heard from the key himself. And somebody who will be somebody to destroy our culture, because our culture, you don't talk like that. And if somebody is speaking the way in which the person be speaking, and people are concerned, and then you will say, "Oh well, try to justify it. Do I curse at every woman? I curse at those who are stealing our money, that our mother I curse at." Why can you curse at them? You have to curse at their mother. And you say, "Oh, because they will feed it more." And what have you? Those are not justification. And this is something that our president, who came to rescue the Liberian people, if he is saying he's going to rescue those who put him in power, then this is a beginning. Because what he did is he only rescuing Key, and at the same time letting the other people um, to suffer and die, so that they can suffocate whatever they are or whatever they're going through. So we are seeing the what we've been talking about, for which we did not, some of us from the Unity Party, that we did not believe that now President Baka would do the best thing. There were some allegations, there were some rumors about why he and the former president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, they fell apart. And some of us, we know some of the story behind this, but we kept it quiet, and we say, okay, maybe those things, that would be a change in some of these stuff. But some of the very things for which he was not supported by the former president, he is doing some of those things right before our own in our own common Liberian English, our kuro aboy, before our own eye, and we see all of those things. This government has not gone anywhere. He continued to change his tune. The first time he said that my first 100 day, which began right during the day of inauguration. By that time, he said, the very day he won, He sort of start putting his cabinet together, uh, and things like that. But the guy who said that he have 50 or 45 years of experience, he behaved worse than even Joe, who had no experience, as we said, in government. So looking at all of these things, and for your office to interfere with justice in the country, the president should ask his legal advisor to resign from that position, or he should remove him as a legal advisor, because he is bringing disgrace to this experienced President Boakai that we have. You cannot have somebody in your country, in your corridor, who is just your advisor, to interfere in things that is not under his jurisdiction. Somebody who is doing such thing, that person is not the right person as an advisor to you. When there is a war, like be able to have war against other country, things like that, or any legal thing that the president sort of be facing, uh, that's what this guy, this particular lawyer, supposed to be doing, but not to interfere with the rule of law in Liberia. I think all of us Liberians, we should rally around um, uh, Madam Andy, Judy Andy.
Liberians will rally around where the only few people you will hear talking are some of us who believe in the right thing. But people who, the majority of the people you see here, they're passing around, they are all beggars, they're passing around begging for jobs. I want to see somebody in the virtual chat rooms, I just laugh.
But this is
They
where we
pass
have
around
the
jobs that people are
problem.
looking for. So you can be begging somebody, then you be telling the person, for example, so if I'm here, I'm begging you for something. You think if you're doing wrong, I want to put it in your face because I believe that maybe you will get angry and why I'm asking you for you will not do it. So people who passing around here begging for a job, you think they will ever some of them know that what's happening is wrong. But because they're begging, they are all beggars, they don't want to say the right thing before they get punished for that. Because so you see the kind of things that we in the country. And the thing that will push off for 6 years. This
The
is it.
thing is, the
That's why you
thing,
see people who are even serving in tenure positions in the country, they are now being removed. So the whole country now, if you're not a Unity Party partisans, you are not a citizen of Liberia. If you are not from the Unity Party, you are not a Liberian. So even people who are serving tenure position, they are being removed. Some of them who got 3, 4 years, 2 years on their still going at tenure, no, they will be removed because they are not Liberians. You see where we are. The rule of law is being disgraced, it's been disrespected, it's been disregarded by people who say the rule of law will be upheld. So you see,
this is what we are saying. For me, I love Liberia. I love for us to display the truth, and the truth will set the country free. Uh, if we continue to hide, uh, protect the wrong, uh, just because we are gullible people, the country will never get anywhere. Um, President Boakai, I know he is an elderly man. When we were working together in the Unity Party, all the time when he comes here, or with Gaia family and the rest of the other people, whenever we are together, we continue to enjoy our being together. But again, as I said, when it comes to resoluting or finding solution to problems, the only thing he said to us, we should just wait, it will die down by itself, and of course we applied it. Our party was divided, uh, and even women pay at the time uh, could not do much. And then of course there came a time that they have to put I think he was serving at the time, serving as secretary. And then, of course, Vani Sherman, based on some of the agreements that were in the Unity Party in 2010 when those parties merged. I'm talking about the Loop, the Action Party, and the Unity Party. There were agreements about certain things that they all agreed upon. But then when they came together, this other person said, "No, I cannot do it," because they are now in power. And once you always breaching agreement and things like that, it will always bring that problem. We as Liberians, what is going on if we do not speak up that no higher authority to interfere with the rule of law. If somebody commits the crime, let the person be able to face the weight of the law. If if I uh, violate the traffic law and I say, you know what, I know I have few friends that are in top positions from early administration to real administration, especially in the law enforcement. If I call my friend, you know what, I want for you, and then my friend say, oh, you don't know who this person is, and what have you. One time I came to Liberia. I have all my documents were to the port, and then I was driving. One police officer pulled me over, and I said, "Oh, sir, I have all the documents from here that we need." So when I did that, he still insisted. He wanted me to give him something for him to buy a scratch car, and I didn't know what actually he was talking about. And then he said, "Well, I will take the car to 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 uh, to police academy, not police academy, but to the Capitol building, to the main office, to the police headquarters." Uh, and I said, "Sir, we have all the correct documents. They are here." He did not want to look at it. Then he got in a car, and I said, "Okay, well, you can sit in the middle. I sit to the door." He said, "No, we can't do law enforcement like that." I said, "But this is not your car." Then impound my car, call the tow truck so that they can tow my car to wherever you want to carry. Then we take it from there. So anyway, we went to the police plaza or the police headquarters, and of course, I called my friend. I said, "This is the situation." I tried to explain to this guy, get all the documents, but the guy is not listening. So the guy came, he looked at the documents. He said, "But if the person is talking to you, why don't you look at the document before doing all of these things?" And then they arresting police officer. He looked like a penny. And then at the same time, I have to give him something that going to drink water, and then we have to drive him back to his post because the distance was long and things like that. If the person is doing the right thing and other people are not paying attention, you say, okay, if you take me to this police office or station, then I will talk to the higher authority so that they can look at the case and see where I stand and where you stand. Those are something that can be done. But now when somebody commit the crime and because you know somebody in higher authority, then you call and say, "Oh my man, let the person go or let my car go," and other stuff. When we continue to do this, Liberia will be in the mess that we are in. We want to move from there to move forward. This case, Mr. President, uh, it is a serious case. This is a trial for you. You came to rescue uh, Liberia. That's what you said. Uh, and Judy Andy is one of the Liberians that you came to
Minister,
rescue.
I rescued New York. Talking about, I mean, medical.
So since this is your slogan or your logo or whatever you have that was given to you, then it should be across the board. Every Liberian, even in Solomon Reeds, did not support you, but Solomon Reeds are going through a case, and Solomon Reed is in the right, not because he did not support you. So you should advocate for him to be dealt with in a negative way. Then you are breaking the law. You are not rescuing the Liberian people. And have in mind that not all Liberians will vote for a particular candidate. Yeah, a candidate. So, but once you become the president, then you are the leader for all the Liberians. Uh, Judy Andy has been given a title by the Liberian people. It was nothing that came from the Ministry of Cultural Affairs and Tourism. And by the way, let me let the Liberian people know. We propose two things that we propose. Actually, I was one of those that proposed that to Madam Johnson, I mean Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, that we should split the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare into two agencies. That is, the Ministry of Health stand by itself, and social welfare stand by itself. Of course, she did that, and then she got the social protection, uh, and then they created that gender ministry. The other one was for Madam Salif uh, to separate the Ministry of information, cultural, cultural affairs, and tourism. Okay, so that the information ministry will be set aside, and then cultural affairs and tourism be one agency. Uh, and of course, Madam Salif didn't do that, but we did all those recommendations and other those stuff. So I'm glad that that's one of the things that President Bwaka is thinking about of doing. I heard from Judy Andy, Madam Judy Andy, that he's trying to divide the information minister, Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism, uh, so that cultural affairs and tourism can be one, and then information can be one. That is a good thing that I've been advocating for, and I'm glad that that's a positive thing if it is done. But we should not interfere with the rule of law. Then Liberia will always be like this. Then when the Lebanese, the Indians, or the other people when they come in the country, then they look for their own big person in government, so that whenever they violate the law, they will call that big man, and that big man say, "Oh, uh, uh, let him go. I will take care of it." If we continue to do it this way, Mama Liberia will still be in a state. The same way we were told that Liberia is at peace with their neighbor. America told us that several times, and no president has come to 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 the realization that every country need to have a strong military, so that they will be able to protect themselves in case of invasion. Okay, Liberia does not have any strong military, because they said that the only thing that they helped Liberia with was the military police, so that if there's any a riot in a country, the military police will be able to solve that problem. But we don't have military, like our small neighboring countries, Sierra Leone. We don't have military compared to any other country uh, in West Africa. We don't have that. We don't have any helicopter. Uh, we don't have any uh, air force. We don't have any marine officer. We don't have all of those stuff. So we don't have military. What we have over there, they may give it a military name, but it is something to contain if the police officer they are not able to bring certain situation to rest. Then we have what we call maybe the National Guard. That's what we have over there. So if Liberia does not revisit of what to have a strong protection for our military, quote unquote, and our police, will always be like this. And if we get leaders that are always interfering in the rule of law, Liberia will always remain like this. So, Mr. Bwakai, you may not be listening to Freedom Radio tonight, but maybe one of your people will be listening to Freedom Radio. This is Solomon Reeves, a former chairman of the Unity Party in New York. We met several times. We have conversations several times. We took pictures several times. I'm telling you that don't allow the people to ruin whatever you say you will do better for the Liberian people. Rescue Madam Judy Andy, because she's one of those that is supposed to rescue. The man who is your legal advisor, he does not have the right to interfere in that problem. Again, President Bwakai, he is not the Solicitor General. Your legal advisor, he is not the Solicitor General. Mr. Bwakai, uh, Dr. Bwakai, have in mind that your legal advisor is only for you. They have no part to play when it comes to that of the justice ministry. They have no part to play regarding the court system. If the court system doing their work, you should not interfere. And if you mistakenly uh, send him to act on your behalf, because Prophet Key said he made you to be president. For that reason, you want to dance with the devil, as you said. Uh, you are our elder. We admire that. And now you are the president of the country. That is not a good practice. We beg you, get involved so that our country can be unified. You don't want people that will come to cause more division, to come and kill the same people that you say you want to rescue. That is my appeal to you, Dr. Joseph Yima Bwagai Sr. Don't let those people to really, really make the Liberian people to know that you are not in charge, but they are in charge. I know you can be in charge if you want, but if you know that you are not capable to be in charge, then resign so that those who are the capables will be able to rescue the country on your behalf.
Somebody now for through all their entire That's why when they go to church, when the pastor telling the couples till death do us part, that probably they can be talking to. That it read there till death do us part. What do you think? Don't even do that thing. I told somebody after I say if those people got a power, even the judges on the Supreme Court bench, they will change them.
Oh yes.
Just look at how the whole country running now. The judges on the Supreme Court bench, if you give those guys the opportunity, they will remove all of them. If the people can remove 10 people with 10 position there, that wasn't again do. If the people can now start picking phone calling and say drop case against this person, what?
Don't be surprised that they can do that. The president can do that. Say, well, you know what? I'm going to change this judge. And they said it happened on a Jowia's watch, and they impeach this other judge. I won't be surprised if Unity Party will impeach the current lady who is the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice. I won't be surprised if they do that.
The Chief Justice.
I won't be surprised because we are not in a direction of a law-abiding country. We are not. If somebody who is supporting you does something wrong and you side with that person, you are not doing justice for the country. That you are there, you are president for everybody. And you need to protect everybody under the law. That's why the law of the country state, the same way the law says that the judiciary, especially the legislative and the executive, they are two distinct bodies that's supposed to do check and balances, and the court system is the referee. So if you are working in violation of the same constitution because you want for everything that you put down to fly, and you bring in people that are lawmakers are supposed to do confirmation for your nominees, for you to bring them on board to vet the person for you first, and then they give it to you, and then you say, okay, I'm going to appoint Solomon Rees, and then you send Solomon Rees to the senators for them to confirm. That is not what the Constitution is saying. You could have done better as an experienced person, person with more than 40 years experience in government. You should be aware of that, and you should have picked some people outside of that particular Senate so that they can help you to vet your people, but you don't take them from the Senate. Then you are telling the Liberian people that you are not experienced in government. If you leave the country without the necessary people and without informing the country that you are a leader of, then you are doing that outside the Constitution. Because you, as a president, once you become a president, you are not on your own. You don't do any secret thing. You have to inform your people. You don't just go to a place with maybe a few family members and say, oh, I'm going to do the work of the Liberian people. And you don't show any proof that you went to do the work of the Liberian people. And when the people talk to you, you ignore them. Then you say, you know what? You were crying that, oh, the Joey administration, that's a boy and he's doing a boy job. And then for that reason, you coming in as a macho man to do the work of the Liberian people. But your starting does not represent maturity. Your starting represent that, like what a boy would do. And again, we all know that when you are aging, you behave like a boy or you behave like girl, because those cognitive or the thinking and all those stuff, as your vice president said, they decline. So we expect you, we don't expect you to do a man's job because your mind, your mental, all those things, they are declining. And the person who said this to you, that was the same person you pick as your vice president. And we are seeing those same things that this man talked about. We are seeing the reality through your action. Mr. President, you've been there for maybe a month now. Uh, or about a month now. So we expect you to do the right thing. Let the law take its course in Liberia, especially in the case of Judy Andy. Let the law take
and
its
and
course.
the case involving Madam Andy is just a trial. You know, when you go to school and the teacher come, they say they're giving quiz or class work.
Pop quiz.
That is serve as
Pop quiz.
yeah. It serve as the what should I say? It serve as the trial to know as to whether what you have been taught, you have gotten a clear understanding of what the teacher taught you. So the people went and voted, and they voted for a better Liberia. And we've gotten the people that they voted for. So the first text is one, the respect for the rule of law. Is it really being respected? The rule of law, is the rule of law really being respected? George, now let's look at the issue of people being stripped of their tenure positions because of political alignment. Let's look at a case involving Madam Judy Andy, where people get take from, or somebody will get take from, and take from a call and say drop charges. So these are the starting point of the trial. And the issue of plenty in the country, yeah, funny. Somebody sat and said, from Monday to this day, the price of rice will come down from $17 to $16.75. And I don't know whether I don't, I don't know. It's serious, but it's funny. I don't know whether it's retrogressing or it is progressing, because you can say the price of rice is expected that from Monday we expected that a price of bag of rice should be sold in this country for 3,040 Liberian dollars. But now, Senator Boto Kane from Babolu County, one of the strong supporter of Unity Party, one of the campaigners in the election, she was in plenary yesterday, the Senate plenary, complaining that bag of rice in her county like 4,000. So imagine about people who eat what how they call it, Maryland, River G, Grand Cruz, Sino. Imagine.
Where's
So
Buffalo?
they said gasoline was being sold for 850. That's a 750, sorry. 750, 780 some months back. And the people released statement, they said, I know they're reducing the price, eh? So from 750 now, gasoline is being sold for 850. So we have
That is ionic, or some people say ironic. You speak in opposite.
And the funny thing is, when I'm about to leave my house, as soon as I freshen up, prepare to leave my house, when I take a step in the morning, that when current is coming. So when I come home, before I even reach to my office, when I place call back to the house, current there, they say, no, you're gone. So, probably the whole country, if before I used to see them, they play like an invisible park. I used to see them setting outside the old people. I used to see them setting outside and praying. That the best time, this time, I think we have to lay on the quota and all to pray, because the country where we heading. If you not be careful with, the country will turn to carnivore.
Well, those are some of the things. Some people predicted that changing President Weah at this time will create more problems. the thing is that when you are connected, divinely connected and physically connected, uh, if there are a crisis in other country, the economy is bad in other countries, God will make you to continue to progress. For example, when President Weah during his tenure, we have this pandemic and it crippled world economy and things like that. But still, President Weah was doing what he wanted to do for the Liberian people as far as development is concerned, because President Weah was physically or is physically connected, and also somebody who uh, commit himself to God in prayer. Uh, so he is also divinely connected. Uh, you can see that he has the love of God in him. Whenever we meet with President, we are whether here in the diaspora, his concern has always been the uh, the love of people and the love of God. And in my church, that is our motto: to love God and to love people and to meet their needs where they are. And President Weah, who is not even in my church, if you look at the development that he did in Liberia, people who had never had access to health care, he was able to build hospital there. That is a start. People who did not have access to communities that did not have access to road connectivity, he reached out to them where they are. So we seen that God is actually
To this,
in control of this
I'm
man's
laughing.
life.
I'm actually laughing because something interesting. A friend of mine called me and we talking. I was screenshot the person and send a video on the live. You watch it. The person is from taking bath, but the heat in the house still continue. And
But there's no electricity
they've taken a very big towel soak with water.
to cool himself off or what?
So the towel is soaked with water, and the person is complaining at the heat. But people,
Well, the thing is, again, people are saying all kinds of things. We've seen some old photos, uh, that the president may have taken when he was vice president, and they put in some of those stuff, cut and pasting, making it sound like, oh, the president uh, been here in the U.S., met with the leadership here. Besides his unconfirmed visit here, uh, which was uh, uh, medical medical visit in nature, but that was hating to the Liberian people. But the truth is there. I don't care how you hide it. The truth will always come out because we know
yes.
that
So,
Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And I
mhm.
don't care where you put in the light will shine, and people will see the darkness because of the light. So
Yeah. So,
those are some of the things. Yep.
to our listeners following us, you can continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. Like I said, I'm here. There are people who are not still understanding what it is. This thing is about, it's a draw, it's a raffle draw. So when you play, even if your name don't come up, maybe immediately after you play, the draw is being done. Sorry that we had like the last hour we have problem with the system. And even some of those who were playing, I weren't seeing it, but I think it has been sorted out now because I'm seeing the number increasing and things. So people following us, you can continue to play that *799# using your mobile money account. You dial *799# and you enter 11 for Freedom FM. And yes, the currency from which you want to play. And you enter your PIN. And you stand a chance to win 2,500. So I'm here up to 7:30 in the morning. So yes, I'm here up to 7:30. I don't know whether so that we can pick calls. We can interact with the the listeners, and maybe we get back to our conversation? Or what you
Oh
think?
yes, oh yes, oh yes. Let's do
Yeah?
that. Let's do
Okay.
that. Yes.
Sure. So let's try to pick calls on 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 or 086 500 104. Or if you are there in the diaspora following us, you can dial plus 231 86 500 104. I did numbers. You can call us on here this morning and be a part of today's edition of the program. The nighttime spin right here on Freedom 87.9. This caller, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and from where you join us?
My name is James Tano, and I'm calling you from Rehab.
James Tino from Rehab. Which one of the Rehab? They got one in District 2, they got one in District 6.
Where the two presidents, the former and current president.
My man, that place, I have to come live there because that community is good at producing president. Huh?
Yeah, very well.
Okay, so go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I want to say thank you so much to all of you on the discussion, but I noticed something. Let me just say day before yesterday night, because yesterday I already back. President Bouaka will continue to do what he's doing, because this is a breaking news, and it is on the level with the question of the honorable name I'm going to call, because at this time I'm not part of the politician who will be young people taking photo and things. You see, from our own CTC camp, those guys are going all night to President Bouaka. I don't know how to beg or to do what. And Honorable Sir Joseph.
No, let not make blanket allegation against them. You just speak to the issue, my brother. Speak to the issue. Let not make allegation against those people, because it is still soon for us to start accusing our leaders. Yeah.
That's why I said I am not part of the people who.
So until you can do your further investigation and know whether what you're saying, I beg you, let's keep it at that, please. Yeah. Let's pick this other caller. Hello. You live? Go ahead, my brother. Your name and from where you join us?
My name is Achiba Peter. I'm from Diggsville Market.
Go ahead, Achiba from Diggsville.
Yes, my man. Just reaching out. I want to preach the calling call. That's why I'm talking to you. I want to preach the calling call. And now that I'm talking about Bonnie Parliament, 2 years old now. Tell we're going to have to rub it Bonnie Parliament on the way. The boy ready again. We'll tell the people that. I'm telling you now, I'm talking about water.
For one Bouaka, Benin, the whole country is shaking. Let's go ahead, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you so kindly. Let's speak this other call. Hello. Morning. You live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Linda Mesco calling from District 6.
Linda, go ahead, mama.
Yeah, they call me is not only for Bouaka. Let me make you to understand.
Okay.
You have been only your station, you have been running campaign against Bouaka, and then say Bouaka came and won. So I beg you, I can why you do Bouaka is the president.
You right? No, you right.
You and now other men in the zero, I know him for America. He been running campaign, get and stay. For where I live, I'm not too far from Jowia Compa. Okay. You understand? We are staying in that level. Even before the Bouaka to come, the color used to go.
So listen now. Let's do it. Like interaction when you talk, you give me the chance to talk.
I will not give you chance.
But then if I will control you, you say you don't give me a chance, then why I will have to keep you on the line now? Let's speak this call. Hello.
Hello, how you doing, sir?
I'm okay, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Chairman Luke calling from District number 2, Johnson Town tomorrow.
Go ahead from District 2, Van Serrado.
Yeah. You know, I want to tell President Joseph Bouaka, our president, why would they for sure? If Bouaka won't be to battle.
I know your line is coming. Your line is coming in some way somehow.
If Bouaka wants to, let me put this power to better going for now. You get me?
God.
Hello?
Your line is bad, my brother.
Your line is bad.
Oh, yeah, your line is very bad. I can continue with you. Sorry, I had to cut you off. Hello?
Hey, guy.
Yeah, my brother, LEP.
Yeah, man. How you doing, man?
Yeah, go Miami.
And let me say what's up to Suru in New York City.
What's up?
How about big brother? Oh, well, Higa, you see, I feel sorry for Liberia. As president is lady that call, you can't blame her. Nobody is saying that Bouaka is not president. We already know that our president over there, but all of us sitting in the heat. And one good thing I'm recommending everybody, they are too expensive. So a moment you can go to the food store, you go get cartoon, it will help you in that process. It's free of charge. But you see, Nana Higa the quarry here, it will not come until maybe 2 or 3 days before the quarry comes.
So you know what you do early, the best way you can enjoy quarry, where you live?
Chicken soup factory.
Okay, so since you live, maybe since the coroner leave chicken soup factory, I don't in Johnsonville or rehab, you'll find it that you can get on motorbike and go there.
Well, Higa, you see, I feel sorry for Giuliani, to be honest. If the justice system would be this way for somebody from the president's office, just make a telephone call and dismiss the case. I think it is not fair for our country. It is not fair for the justice country, the people of Liberia. And what we stand for, what are we standing for? So even if the people can kill you, any call come for the president's office, it means that case is done.
They say the warning, the falling of the dry leaves is a warning for the young ones. So just stop being careful now.
People are all looking at it. It's wrong. So nobody will get justice on the party regime. Nobody will get justice.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Let's keep this call from this end. Hello.
Hello.
You live. Go ahead. Good morning. Aminata Kane from Amagashi. Your voice is sounding like you host. Hello. Corin, yeah, left. Like Corin, your voice will be there, huh?
Why you get battery?
Yeah, better now. We're going to relay season already.
You see battery in Ethiopia. Because I only
No, Thank you so kindly. Let me pick this call. Hello.
Yeah.
Go Miami. How you say?
Thank you. My name is Kimati SGD Gino, calling from down 17th Street.
Go ahead from 17th Street. Corin there?
I
asked maybe laughing at me again. I
want to laugh at you because I read out there that we are heading for a sleep. Yeah, if you did I see that blowing yourself. I want to tell you, bro, we got to pray. We got to pray to God what we are safe for. Whatever we are, and I'll get on us there.
No, we understand. We understand. Yeah, let's keep our finger crossed. Let's keep the faith. Yeah, there is a light after the tunnel, right? You know, there are people who are posting. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
You live, brother. Go ahead. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for this opportunity. This is Sam. We are in our phone from our Logantown resident this morning.
Sam from Logantown. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. My brother, it is embarrassing. Liberia is in a total mess.
No, you can't be saying that kind of thing. Why you say your former president look at our country and say the whole educational system a mess. Then you say you look at you're not even being specific on a sector. You say the entire country. No, man, we can't be doing that kind of thing to ourselves and beg you.
Hey man, my brother, let me react to our stuff.
Go ahead.
The country looking at country to you again.
Oh.
Show me what that high improvement in Liberia.
I think my pa get 100 acres of land, so I won't say my own self so we can start looking for the rapping.
It's how you say. See how the country looking like. Even people who told us that they got 40-year experience in the way you were saying, the president now was speaking with the former president there, gave boys men job to boys. See what is happening? Even at level executive marshal. See what happened to Giuliani? Somebody from the president's office withdrew the case. Somebody who is a female, they are defending the person because maybe the president supported them. This country, as we speak, for them making one more comments incomplete. They will mess up people.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Let's speak this call. Hello. Continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. *799# is the code, and 11 is the option, and you can play and stand a chance to win 2,500. This caller, hello.
Good morning.
Morning, boss. You live. Walk away from the radio, please. That thing is spoiled. That thing is spoiled. Yeah, go ahead, boss.
Sorry, brother. I'm
actually Lamin calling for Simple Bridge.
Okay.
Brother, we were telling people concerning about this issue, but they never believe it. It's just that if this problem now happening could only happen to UPS, then someone will going to be happy. But now we all are feeling the effect of it. And just yesterday, one of my father, he and myself were having a conversation concerning this Prophet Key business. And I told him, I said that, in this case, nothing will come from inside. I said for the fact that that man know how to abuse you more and he left from up there to come. Somebody have given him the right to come. And because of someone have given him the right to come, nothing will come out of this case. This morning, he myself was sitting there when Julie Annie was talking over radio dying, or people then will call and they go demonstrate. I said, Father, I will tell you yesterday, I said, nothing will come out of this case. But this is the beginning part of the whole saga. We got more to come. We got more to come. Yeah, just pray to God for long life, and we're going to see more to come. The first thing this president will get is a dead president, a walking dead president. Prince Joseph said it clear. So what do you expect from a walking dead man? Prince Joseph said it clear.
Thank you. Let's speak this one. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
Go ahead.
My name is Mara from Johnsonville.
Go ahead from Johnsonville.
After 2 days.
Okay.
So there are people that yeah, what I able to hear about the entire coin is dry season. So my brother tell me, so the election in La People you go to Ghana. Yet still the people coin is stable 24 hours. You can't even pop. But when it comes to Liberia, they say dry season. That's the only choice they're going to get dry season. As for our president, that's what the Liberian people sign up for. So we have to go through it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so kindly for placing in your call too. Hello.
Yes, hello.
You're live.
I'm Joseph calling from Togo Community.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, but then about the number you talking about the 7
Which company are you using?
Orange.
No, that Lone Star. You have to use your Lone Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lone
All
Star.
right,
Okay, this caller, hello.
good morning.
You live. Go ahead, boss.
I'm Senator Bobby Brooklyn calling from Simple Bridge.
Bobby Brooklyn, go ahead from Simple Bridge.
Yeah, it is too sad. If there is any area we need to settle LEC, one of big President Joseph Bada, the basic means of settling LEC because it's not easy. I tried from paving with cold water. They can't help me. I went to my bath. I took cold water from there to drink. They still can't help me. And I can't answer. And we have to give security for ourselves. Just to take cool air. I get my collar here with me and all. I didn't get in the sun. It's not easy. And the people get playing with because the people say that water and current are nice. And we really need current now. Please.
Thank you. So the diaspora callers, the number is +231 886 500 104 86 +231 886 500 104 86. Yeah, go ahead. You live.
Okay, yeah. Speaking to Egon Ramos from Dixville.
Go ahead from Dixville.
Yeah. Man, I think that the current business, I think we're dying.
We're not there.
Yeah, it's not easy.
We're not there. Trust me, we're not there. We have faced challenges, but we're not there.
It's not easy because I live in Zimbabwe for the heat I get. So I find myself I need to get outside. Yeah, the control power say
like what men do not to escalate things.
Yeah, so probably not easy. It has to say, but that's it.
Okay. Thank you. Things will get better. Winter season coming. Things will get better. Yeah, let's keep our finger crossed. Hello.
Yes, how are you?
I'm okay. Your name and from where you join us?
Well, I'm D. Washington Kanga.
Okay.
I'm calling from Rabos National Airport.
Rabos International Airport. Go ahead from Maigibi County.
Well, there's something that is really happening. I'm just touching on the ground, but I just made up the whole city just dark of what is going on.
This is from which country you came from? From which country?
I'm from California.
Okay,
down, man.
So welcome to Liberia. You are in Liberia, and that place is called Magiri.
Magiri.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. I mean, I'm here. I'm only just got back.
Seriously, there's no light at the airport.
Yeah, the light will go off and come on at 3 o'clock. So people who leave in 6 o'clock, they will start doing check-in at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Madonna calling from Madonna Street.
Martha, go ahead from Madonna Street.
I'll take one thing you call me Jerry.
Oh, wow. I see why you're laughing. Let me give you some facts about LEC.
Yeah.
One, if LEC come to your house, one, don't celebrate LEC.
I say no,
And two, when you get LEC to your house, charge everything that is chargeable, including the pen and clothes spoon you got to your house. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, today I don't want to kill. It was looking funny to me. Oh, what you be, man? Come on, you be, man. You be balancing. You know, there is capital. You want to hear nothing about it. To say that nonsense. So today, let's say for long, he laid down the wall. So I wanted to say, but when I walk on, he said, shit. My 2 months shopping when it says, yeah, what you do? That's why I said, but thank you, Malaysia. We need on your match. You put your 5 people, your 10 people, down to your 2 if you can put it, say, but yeah, says, yeah, go in jail. But they 2 more are in jail. 3 more, no.
Thank you. Let's speak another call. This caller, hello.
Hello?
You live, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Thomas Darling from Chicago.
Okay.
You know, I'm listening to every individual to what you are saying today. You know, one thing I always have to say, anything I never done properly, I never done at all.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2 is that I would like to say to the people that we definitely regret that God is catching, because one thing, the old man are not easy. Get an idea how to start the government, that the problem is giving her time. If you have an idea how to start the government, you're not going to do something very powerful. But still, let's encourage. On the call, as the previous caller said, that our president, we cannot deny our mom because he's saying that our president, but let the right thing to be done to the right place. Then we in the brand push also do with this with courage, with the right thing. In Jesus' name.
Okay, let's speak this one. Hello.
Hello.
You live, go ahead.
Yeah, Thomas Ilani calling from Banjo Community.
Thomas, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, as I listen to your talking on this morning. Oh, the people came with rescue and steady to rescue Liberia. And then for Julie on the issue, they are just trying to tell that there is justice in this country. They can't wish from people. Number 2, when it comes to any position in this country, as you said earlier, they are removing people and they are attending. They are removing. They are wishing. So we just observe and see. But the bigger water is rescue. You are coming to rescue. So nobody should shape it. I was listening to that lady. Say, Joe, your time happened. And so it should happen this time. What happened, Joe? We said that was negative. We want to come and do the positive. So why are they blaming people?
Thank you. Let's pick this call right here. Hello. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had to. Oh my gosh, I've got you off unknowingly. This caller, hello.
Yeah, hello. My name is Hawa call for profit.
Hawa morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know, yeah. If putting money on.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Hawa. Oh wow. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello.
You live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I did shaking.
Oh.
None of the continent shaking. We sweating. Yeah, we sweating. None of the corporate last.
Oh, current, yeah, Ralph. At least you get current to your place.
He'll be going back. But two. So no charge. Wow, what are you eating in the house?
Okay. Let's pick this one. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning, boss.
Yeah. This is Captain Sampon. Come ahead, was also John.
Captain Sampon, go ahead, boss. Captain, good morning. Go ahead. Wow, we can't keep holding you on the line. Others are there waiting to make their contribution. Hello. Okay, sorry. I can't hold you like that. 776-672. Sorry. 776. You can continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway. The Freedom Cash giveaway, that *799# and enter 11 for Freedom FM and stand a chance to win 2,500 instantly on your mobile money. Let's speak. Lady Yake, go ahead. Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm okay, my sister. Go ahead.
Okay, this is after the paralysis on the show this tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I died to now.
I didn't get you again, my sister.
Oh, the mosquito wanted my whole body to set off speed. Your people for to put it there on making and die. I'm actually dying. When I say also get a sugar.
Oh.
I'm in the street now. I'm telling you, my son. When I do that sugar, I'm actually saying I read on the side when I'm in the street. Live at home. Yeah, so to the issue, that my brothers get said, let me ask Waka, all the year you stay on Malaseri. So you don't let anything about Malaseri. All the year they may stay 12 good years. He said that he was a door student, look at it. So you get came in 7 on Malaseri 12 years, nothing took from there, nothing achieved from there, nothing gets you up in the country. You put what any position where they ask some people to take up for their job because you feel that's supposed to in your campaign. And you go after them to take them for that job, for that position. They see that good thing you're doing. You keep to rescue the country of Joe Baka. The person you will like. So then you are Papa Sichana. You breaking every system in our country. Why you do so from the why you do this to us? Waka. They say you get experience out for 8 years experience. So then we see nothing is going on in the country. The whole country is going Baka. Nothing all said it for you. You can rescue your party or you can rescue the poor job to get to there. So when I'm working for I didn't get it, I didn't get nothing good document. You get to another ministry. You put it there.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. Your man is very forced. You might get cool blood. Yeah. I know. She gets you a cool blood.
But now she's living your cat, so
the one can be plow jelly. This caller, hello.
Yeah,
morning, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm always coming because one of the current issues there, yeah, something that to say almost yeah, because for our side, things are moving just coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, things are moving just
coming. Is it where you calling from?
The borough of Nikutan.
Oh, okay. Nikutan is part of the people who got current right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So for some of you who looking for anything in your community, you can rush to Nikutan is there.
But not anything bad, they know they have to have quality. I won't forget water to rush to the hydro. So everybody can get it foreign as well. Let's pick this one. Hello. Okay, 7766. Sorry, imagine I'm calling my number now. No, I can't keep you. Trust me, I can't keep you. Nobody can spot my ear for me. The whole country has said, "We don't know where you're going." And I mean, come spot my ear for waiting be there. Hello, morning. You live?
Yeah, my name is Edwin calling from Logintown.
Edwin, go ahead from Logintown, LT City.
Yeah, the people about it. I know they're doing the way in the country, but I don't know.
Is it where you calling from?
Oh, Logintown.
You have to go. You have to find a way to go to Nikutan quickly. Let's say Logintown. Go to you say where you calling from? Nikutan, eh?
Logintown.
So go to Nikutan.
No, I'm going to Nikutan. I have to get
I think you have to do so because people saying current. I don't know what somebody please call me from Johnsonville. Let me know what current there. Yeah. Somebody please call from Johnsonville. I don't know what current in Johnsonville. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
LEC roll call.
Yeah, Mahawa is back from Broadview.
Mahawa go away from Broadview.
One thing I want to know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't be who just had to be satisfied. Government who just said that he not even spend one or 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you just run the country, just to say when your daddy when you eating, you finish eating, you call your children, they can't go wash your plate.
Mm-hmm.
You bring the plate, you put it back.
Mm-hmm.
Now how you taking control to need to be.
So please let me ask you this question.
Ask me.
Okay. Before you could have child or children,
Uh-huh.
you plan for them?
I play for them.
Eh?
I play for them.
What were some of the things you put in place before you could think about born?
Oh, some of the things that put in place. It's plenty.
Eh?
It's plenty.
No, I want to know. Also, you born a child before you can start thinking about all those things, or you
not born a child before you got to start thinking about all.
So why?
If
You can't be say you know. Somebody, hello.
Yeah, hello.
No, I don't cut you off now, please.
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead, you live.
Yeah, coming China and calling from Johnsonville.
Go ahead from Johnsonville. Current there?
No, there's no current here.
Which part of Johnsonville you calling from?
Johnsonville, you red or people there?
Oh my God. No current. All right, manage it, yeah? It's somewhere around there. People say it coming around Mount Barkley.
You want to tell Papa if you not want for
Listen. You can't talk to our president like that. All the things we're saying, he say our president. We just say some of these things just so we can record. We say as a way of encouraging them to work on some things. So we can be referring to our president like that, yeah? Okay, let's pick this one. Hello. No, I won't cut you off. Walk away from the monitor.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm calling Johnsonville.
Okay, go ahead from Johnsonville. Which part of Johnsonville?
From Current State.
Current State in Johnsonville.
Yeah, I think about 1 or 2 will be going.
Okay.
They all go to me. As someone when you smoke, you say, you want to play small, you have me play on playing small.
So 2 things. Yeah, the Freedom Cash giveaway. Let me talk about it quick, please, because this is something that we want to. So, the cash giveaway is a draw. It's a raffle draw game that is played on Freedom FM, and you dial *799# and you okay it, and when you okay it. Somebody said that so the comments from the live making me to laugh. Oh, sorry, now you are laughing here. That *799#, you okay, and when you okay, the options will come up, and amongst the options you will find Freedom situated at number 11. Sorry, Freedom is situated at number 11, and you enter 11 and choose the currency you want to play from, whether your Liberty account or your USD account. But you have to have at least $100 LD on your account or 70 cents USD on your account. So when you dial *799# and you okay, you enter 11, you enter the amount, the currency you want to play from, you okay, and you stand a chance to that. Once you play, it will put you into a raffle draw. And that raffle draw, you stand a chance to win $2,500. There are people who can play for the very first time and they win. I've had too many persons who play for the very first time and win, and they won. The number is already on the screen. If you follow the live, you will see something on it. That *799. The procedure is on there. If you're following us on the live feed, that *799# and okay. You select 11 for Freedom FM. Select the currency and okay, and stand a chance to win 2,500 LD instantly. Once you play the game, it sends you to our raffle draw. In the raffle draw, you stand a chance to win 1,000. Let's say 2,500. Sorry, you stand a chance to win 2,500 like $10 instantly. So yes, there are people who can play the first time and win. They play the second time and win. Some people can play 4 or 5 times before they win. So if you play 1 time, 2 times, your name is not up. If you not come up today, trust me, tomorrow maybe your name is going to come up. So this thing is real. people have won, and some of those who have won can testify to what we are seeing here. So don't think like it's another people can know 419. They can say 419. This is not 419. People have won, and if you listen to us calling people here, we are being real. These are people who the system. If you want, I will send the camera to my system later on so you can follow and see the kind of system that we're playing from. At least I'm using my computer tonight, so you can see how it is done. So yes, you play that *799# select 11 for Freedom FM, select the currency and OK, and stand a chance to win $2,500 Liberian dollars instantly. *799#, you OK, enter 11 for Freedom FM, and you stand a chance to win $2,500 Liberian dollars instantly. I'm going to be calling. Let me see what I can do. Another round of draw. People are winning, but Tunis, you listen. Tunis not on tonight, so you listen to the callers. While I'm trying to see to do a draw to see who are some of those who have won. I can call them quickly. Yeah, you listen to the callers.
Yes, well, this is Liberia, and we admire our listeners and also the callers. We've been saying, especially me, I'm from the Unity Party. I will always say that. But the major party that I have is Liberia. And we're supposed to support Liberia in whatever way. I told the Liberian people, including a lady who just called and she did not know where I'm from and what have you. I said that the problem in Liberia, it was not George Weah. When it comes to the electricity, when it comes to the food, a lot of stuff, it was not just the president. And when Boakai and his group, when they're looking for a job, they sit in the United States or wherever they are and make lies. Some people retire suffering and all those stuff. And I said, we have a global economy. Liberia, we don't produce anything that we can sell outside of Liberia or we can export. We don't have that. Even our own natural resources, including our own rubber farm and things like that, we don't make even rubber bucket and all those things in the country to create jobs. So everybody looking for one government job, it will not be enough. We said that the population in the country, the electrical dam that we have there is not capable to supply the entire country sufficiently. Then Wakai and his group, they were saying the country is like that because of President George Weah. At times there were no electricity at the airport. He said that was George Weah. There will be no electricity sometimes, and they said that George Weah. Now George Weah is no longer there. And those who are accusing that they was because of George Weah, they are now in power. And this is why we are letting the Liberian people to know that the problem, if you don't know the root cause of the problem, you accuse people. We're at the United Nations at that time, Tomo Kumapa's wife and some other people came, they were protesting against Ellen. And I said this. I said, if you have a headache and you know that the medication for or the treatment for headache is either aspirin or Tylenol or different ones, you have different ones, and you keep taking this headache medication or treatment, and the headache is still there, then the cause of the pain, that's what you look for. So if we are saying the Tubber administration was responsible for rampant corruption, we killed Tubber from there. Rampant corruption did not go anywhere. Joe came in. We said, that trouble listening, that this and that. We killed him from there. The problem is still there. So then we got to look at the root cause of the problem. This is why when we come here, we don't support party, we support Liberia, so that we can all find the root cause of this problem. Okay? If we are not contributing, we are not the manufacturer of the electricity, we are getting electricity to pay for it so that we'll be able to expand it. And if we are still in power and somebody will be in government in top position and they will steal power, give it to the girlfriend or whoever, and then you keep stealing, you're not going to get the money to pay for the necessary electricity and what have you. So if we just accuse people and not looking at the root cause, then we are doing ourselves big harm than doing justice. President Joseph Boakai said that when he comes to power, the thing that this man was doing as a boy, we do them as a man. And the same electricity problem that President Weah started fighting because the bill that we owe Ivory Coast then, it was very, very high. When Weah came, he paid the bill, and of course some bill came up again. And we are still in that condition. So this is why we are saying those who are dancing that because of George Weah, people are dying, people are suffering. Now, President Boakai is telling us that he will be listening to BBC to get the news about how those countries are doing with food, with gasoline, with all this stuff. Look, I said to you before, I even specifically mentioned a sardine that we should pay 50 cents, also around $3-4. Now, one sardine is about $2 just for one. The one we call plum in Liberia, here we say mango. 2 mangoes. In some areas, you pay $5 for 2 mangoes. Some area you pay $4.99 for 1 mango. Before, it was not like that. So now 5 mangoes, you pay $1. So we were telling the Liberian people that the problem in Liberia about the high cost of living regarding food is not because of President Weah. This is because of what is going on globally. You guys did not want to listen to that. They were dancing with the rhythm. Now that Boakai is in power, the same thing that he said he was going to change right away because the boy was in office. He came in and things are becoming worse. He talked about you're going to go by the rule of law. He came to power, and the rule of law is not something that he's fighting with, that he's starting to do from day one. He talks about corruption will be the enemy from day one. The corruption is still there. So we are saying that when you are criticizing other government and we are saying, well, it is not the way you want to put it, that is not a solution. We now resolve the problem. This is why we are telling Boakai and his group all of this stuff that they were saying, that George Weah was the cause. Now they are telling us, now the ball is in their court. They said no, that the international, in America, in Great Britain, Europe, and all those places, the price of food are high. So now we listen to BBC to hear what we were saying, that there's a problem. And now the president is listening to BBC to let you guys know that he's not going to do things the way it's supposed to. Now the value of the dollar, the way in which it is climbing. Some people that buy things, they have to buy it in US currency in order to get those commodities to sell it. So if you increase other things and you drop 2 cents from the other place, that is not reducing the price. Okay, so it is escalating, and where other President Weah were putting money in there to subsidize food, to subsidize free education, free YSP. He was doing that. Now you are in power. You came to rescue the people, and all of those things that you were saying against President Weah, these very things, they are on your feet. And now you want to consult with BBC to let the Liberian people know. This is what we are talking about. I will always stand by the truth for Mama Liberia. I am not a political party person. My major political party is Liberia. Anybody that will come to Liberia or to get in government to correct the problems that have been going on all of these years, that's the person I will support.
Let me just go ahead, but I'm trying to see what I can call before darkness. Some people will be sleeping by
do
now.
that, and then you can read some of the comments, because we don't want for our other people who couldn't call but they have comments.
Yeah, so you're right about that. So let me try to call this person as one of our winners. Let me try to call some of those who have won. 143 555. Oh, the person not sleeping. Hello. You're live. Welcome. This is Freedom FM, and my name is Hagar Gunner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry that you're sleeping. You play the Freedom Cash giveaway, right?
Yeah.
When you play it?
I played last week. I played one time, and today I played 2 times.
So you've played 3 times. You played last week 1 time. You played 2 times today.
Yeah.
And can you please check your phone? You receive a light from Mobile Money?
Yeah.
You got it right?
Yeah.
How much is there?
2,500.
Somebody is saying this thing is not real. Tell us what is it like?
Oh, it's real. It's real. I've tried. Someone told me before, yeah, Pharaoh's lie the same way. But I tried it today and it is real.
Yeah, so you played before and you lost. You just feel like 419 and today you won. So because you won today now, so that now you're not thinking again that 419.
Yeah.
All right. And I see we others are thinking that this thing is 419. They will say la because they've now won. But trust me, I pray that one day you will win. I will try. If you're already playing tonight, you show that most of you can win. Let me just pick this one. Call this person 86 42 80 29292929. Let me call this person so that at least I hope the person will not be sleeping. You're already late. Even if I call you and I pick, I will understand. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Sorry, walk away from the monitor, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you following Freedom FM, right?
Yes, I'm following Freedom FM.
You play the Freedom Cash giveaway?
Yeah.
How many times you play?
I played 3 last week and I played 2 now.
And you played 3 last week. You did not win. You played 2 today.
Yeah.
So that 5.
Yeah.
Can you please check your phone? You receive a light from Mobile Money?
Yes.
How much is there?
2,500.
Somebody saying that thing that I should allow lying. Oh, tell us.
No, it's true.
So you play before you did not win, but you play today you win.
Of course.
So what you were thinking first when you did not win?
Well, I listened to other people saying they won, so I believe it.
Okay, and now you've won 2.
Of course.
Okay, all right. So people who have played on several occasions and have now won, trust me, the loser's draw is coming up. The loser's draw. So you can even continue to play. If you think you play 15 times, these are people who want to win your first winning. Say you can go straight to maybe 10 or 5K. So just be there. Just continue to play here. They say that Thomas Edison, the guy who invented light bulbs.
Oh yeah, yes, Edison. I don't know.
Yeah, he tried 99 times. He did not succeed. Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning, bro.
Yeah, I'm Hagar, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yes.
You played the Freedom Cash giveaway today? Or
yes.
How many times you played?
I played almost 10 times today, but I tried and get you.
So, and you see, I told you that I will come here to ensure that 100% win. You play, need to know you play, you win.
Yeah.
Check your phone, you receive your 2 far, right?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah,
tell me, what are you going to do with that matter tomorrow morning, my man?
Oh, I will partner with him to remember it for tomorrow.
Somebody say they think we're talking aloud. People, I've seen people on the live Facebook here. Some saying that 419, some saying they've now won, some saying they play 6, 7. What is the other message? The person said they play, I think 9 times they've now won.
They really, God, I've been trying to I say try, and today I get it.
Okay, so you've won.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue to play, and you will stand a chance to win more.
Okay.
All right. You can just dial *799# select 11 for Freedom FM, And yes, when you select 11, you just follow all the steps, and right there, it's not something difficult to do. Very easy, very easy. As
but
I'm saying.
that is on Lone Star phone, right?
Yeah, you have to get Lone Star mobile money. So if you have at least $100 on your mobile money account, you can.
But you can use your Cellcom to dial the *99# or
no,
Lone Star.
only Lone Star. So you must be a Lone Star subscriber. You must be a person who got Lone Star mobile money account, because if you play the game and your name is, once you play, your number is sent to the raffle draw team and a computer system. So right now you see my computer sitting right before me here. It's something, yeah. So once you play, your name is sent to the system. And yes, that's how it is. And when you win, your number will appear right here. I know what I'm supposed to see. The whole bull right, you see. So when you win, your number will appear right there. And the time you won, everything will appear right here. The amount you want, everything will appear. So that is how it is. But that's something that, when you play, I will tell you, once you play, your number come to me and call you, that system, that the computer will, Lone Star is aware of this. That Lone Star all can help to do the draw and things. So just continue to play. Some have played 9 times, 6 times, 4 times. They've not won, but you can win. It's real. This is a credible station. We're here to live forever. We will not come here to do things that we know that are not true. Just, we can do it like others did. Freedom FM been here for a couple of years, and we're still here. We'll continue to remain here. So we can do something that will spoil our image. We can support anybody who will try to spoil our image. So continue to play *799#, select 11, and when you select 11, you follow the step. You stand a chance to win 2,500 instantly. So
you can recognize the other people who watching us.
Yes, let me try to recognize some of those. I can
read the comments.
Let me try to read comments. So I will start from the bottom to top. This person is saying T. Harris Wise is saying, so President Bouaka, like BBC reporter now. Eric D. Quay, I hope I'm right, is watching from Minnesota and say thanks to you guys for the great work. Okay, Sensi Abdullah Dollar is watching. D. Karen McGill, he said, I have played with 600. So you play 600, yes, 6 times you've played, you've not won, but you will still win, Karen. He said, but did not win a dime. Yeah, you will win. And the thing about it, a computer, even if you not win today, you will win tomorrow. Trust me. Just continue to play. Be like Thomas Edison, who continued to try until he got successful. Benjamin Zioga is watching from Buchanan. He says, T. Harris. Yeah. Zioga. Yeah, like person. He said, sorry. We said. Okay, we said already. Alashos Lake Airfield Lakbasi just came on. Okay, you see Edison report. Okay, this one saying Patrick Nuku Granu. He said, "Just stop this before Mr. Doe tells River says to cut off the entire country." Okay, we now stop here. Become what? No, that limba. We have to accept the power sharing. It is part of the expectation management of Liberia. We inside my people. That's why he says. Julius Z Kennedy say go to Spoon FM. Okay, that thing apply. They bring you on either. Vamuya M Fofana is watching. He say I'm watching. Abu Bakar Kamara. Good afternoon to you guys in Liberia. I was here for Phoenix, Arizona, USA. Thank you for the good work. Milton Bobby Java, I say I'm following. Thank you for following. Milton, let's go to this one. Okay, Abdullah Baga says, yeah, so true. Freedom FM Liberia, I have played several times but did not win. Isaac Bryan is real. You will win. Yeah, even if you not win today, trust me. I hope you can even play. I know whether you play under my other card because I'm here and I want to ensure that people win. I say I want 100% to win. The people have won, I think somewhere around 20 or something. Yeah, but though I've not called all of them, but I'll make sure and call all of them. This one says Freedom FM Liberia I play. Okay, I think I read the same thing. So yes, too many things. So my eyeball, I go leave my shades in the office there in the newsroom. So I will not have to continue this. Yes, but that is it. Why I put it? I brought it in inside. I say. Yeah. So you listen to our callers, and yeah, we can conclude from here. Or you want us to sit up until 1:30 for the next radio program? You got a time?
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, if you get a time.
And then I hope Tony was here to do some of the reading.
Yeah, if you can do something, no problem. Let me see. Jabby speaking. Let me see what I can get my shades from out there, please.
Okay. So our wonderful people in Liberia, out of us, that is our beloved home country. Some of us may be in a diaspora, but Liberia is our home. We want the betterment of the country. And again, I said this and I will continue to say it. The best political party that I am a part of, and I believe you are a part of, is Liberia. If somebody comes to lead our country and if they are not doing the right thing, let's talk about it. The sooner, the better. The same way when you go to the doctor to diagnose whatever ailment, whether that's cancer, the sooner they diagnose it, the better it will be for you. So we shouldn't wait to say, oh well, the signal is just starting, so I will wait until it eat me up, then I can seek medical attention. Sickness of corruption, the sickness of not complying with the rule of law in our country is eating us up. So the sooner we start with it, as people of the Liberia party, when I say Liberia party, I'm not talking about other political party, but as Liberian, this is our responsibility to speak to our leaders so that we all can do the right thing. Same way, if somebody steals, especially when somebody steals, somebody you can be mocking the people. Even if the person is accused and say, roll, other you people will jump behind that person to mock the person or to kill the person. Even if they say that motorbike roll, they want to burn that person alive. Now, what's about if our government official, they are doing the same stealing, then we cannot put gasoline on them. The thing we can do is to let them know that you are stealing and what you are doing is wrong. Let's continue to remind them. And if they continue to do that, we can remove them from there and put the rightful people. And if that particular person I will consider rightful people, if they're doing the wrong thing, we remove them. Let's continue to do this until we have a better Liberia as one Liberian.
So let me just speak there. One of our winners. I want to be doing it like this until because. Hello, morning.
Hello, morning.
I'm okay. My name is Hey Guy and I call you from Freedom FM.
Yeah, name is Daniel Matava. Thank you for what I thought just now.
Oh, you just saw them. You can wait for them. Let me tell you what I'm calling.
What you saw?
Where you saw in your phone? Where you saw?
I saw 2,500.
2,500, and the time you won. The time you won is 1:09. It's 1:09 a.m. 55 seconds. Yeah. So check your phone at the time there, right? It's 2024 0222 010954. That is the information you're getting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just call to confirm. People saying anything a lot. How many times you play first?
I played 4 good times.
You play 4 times, and at the 4th time you won, or at the 5th time?
At the 4th time I won.
Oh, you played 3 times, and to the 4th one you won, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. People winning. Thank you. I hope you can continue to play.
All right.
Okay. Yeah,
And
so,
I say that is an investment. If you lose 1,000 and you get 2,005, you still gain.
Yeah. So if
something.
you like somebody who said they play 6 times and they've now won, the 6 times is just 600. So if even you play the 7th time and you win 2,500, you'll still be talking about 1,800 profit.
So that's another way of doing business.
No, that
again,
yes.
Again,
So
as we are saying, we are not saying this because we hate President Joseph Nima Boakai. We are saying this because we love our country. And anybody who comes in telling us that they will do things like a man, then we should hold them accountable when they are not starting it as a man. If somebody is coming in and say, well, I'm going to do the work as a boy, and they come in and start doing the work differently, then we hold it accountable. So you say you are a boy, very, very smart, energetic, and things like that, but we see you sleeping, we see you not doing what you're supposed to do as a young man. We should hold them accountable. The only thing that we have is Mama Liberia. And we don't want for the foreign people to come and take over our country, take over our resources. Even now, they are taking over our resources. One of the decisions that President Weah made that got other people kind of agitated was for President Weah to start advocating that the Liberian raw material in Liberia should be processed in Liberia. Nobody should take rubber out of the country. If they really want to do business, instead of taking the rubber to other countries for them to make the plastic bag or whatsoever, they should do it in Liberia. And he banned a raw material or raw rubber leaving the country without it being processed and things like that. And I'm hoping that that particular degree that President Weah, that executive order that he made, our current president will see the reality of that, so that the resources in our country can be processed in Namibia. They are one of the world largest producer of diamond. People used to take the diamond out of the country. The president said, no, you gotta fix whatever ring you want to do, whatever thing you want to do, process them here. That will give the Namibian a job. The economy will grow. And that was one of the things the president did. And of course, other countries who actually was doing those kind of business, taking the raw material from there and taking it to other country, and they were not doing it in Liberia. They did not like the idea. But sometimes as leader, you take a bold step for your people. So those of you who are just bitter because we campaign against Boakai. I saw, and I've been working with Boakai from the Unity Party stand. And some of the things that I noticed while working as chairman of the party here in New York, some of the things that I observed there, that is my opinion I'm giving out from the reality. That's what I say. What I say.
Mm-hmm. And Solo, you're right. And the thing is, for me, the kind of things I want us to do away with is thinking like if Hagar says something about Boakai that we claim is negative, then Hagar hate Boakai, or we too should hate Hagar, or we should make Hagar our enemy, or Solo our enemy. That should not be the case. If, for example, I sit here, or we sit here, always say things that we say, it should be upon Boakai, President Boakai, now to ensure that at least he can be able to prove us wrong. And I said the last time, I said I supported Weah, I voted for Weah, but since the election, he said he was not going to you were not going to stay into Liberia politics to become old and other things. So yes. So from that statement, I told myself, I said, for now, I voted Weah because I wanted to continue on the path of development because I saw what he was doing. So when he said he's not recontesting or he's not going to recontest, I said yes, at least. At this point, if even Boakai wants to go for the second term, I stand a chance to see I will support him based on what he would do. Some of what I sit here and criticize him of is not that I hate him. I told somebody when I was coming up, so when I was smaller and coming up, I came up with that be hard, I should say. When I used to go amongst my friends, like the way children would be together and be making statements, insulting each other. If, for example, a friend of mine look at me and tell me, say, "My man, join us, man, your steam off." What I would normally do is, I will not do it before you, but when I come home, I will just walk from among them and either going for something. I will do my mouth like this. I'll do my hand like this, cover my mouth, and I will breathe that air in my palm and smell it. Sometimes I put my hand in my throat to smell as to whether my mouth got odor that made that friend to insult me. And when I realize that if it is true, I will put, how do they call it, a mouth wash. That's not my mother would say, but when you want me spoiling toothpaste, you be brushing. But it used to happen when people don't tell me something. So if we look at you and say that you are this, it necessarily don't mean that we hate you. Don't take me to be your enemy. You should even believe me, because you should even bring me or try to follow and like some of the things I say, because what it will do for you is it will inform your decision. Mr. President, the people who are around you, Hagar and Tunis or Hagar and Solo friendly. Hagar wants something from Solo. Hagar cannot say anything negative about Solo to Solo because you don't know whether it will agitate Solo to hold back. So the people you appointing in government today, the people who clap for you, the people who supported you, they will not say the hard truth to you that we will say to you because they want something from you. So even if you are living in a state, you see what happened this going election. Some of those people who were going to the former president and saying lies and saying things that they were not doing, you saw how it caught up with them during the election. So if you said and you feel like we are your enemies by saying the things we say to you, we are your enemies, and you want to maybe start to witch hunt people or maybe run after people, then what you will be doing, you'll not be doing yourself good. Because if everybody start to just praising to you, start singing praises, dancing, doing everything and saying that you are the best, we will not be doing good for you. We will not be doing good for our country, because we will be pushing you to a place where when you reach tomorrow, it will be your one that will be bearing the punishment, but will not be anywhere around. So our thoughts, our statements, our conversations here are always intended to guide you and your team. You appointed people in your government and look at you and say, yes, thank you. These are people we can trust. Like the appointment of Colonel Gregory Coleman, like the appointment of Colonel Abraham Krumah, like the appointment of Honorable David Dorkopo. All of these people, we look at them. For me personally, I look at them and say, yes, at least we can trust these people because of their track records. But should we just sit and always praise you and not make the necessary recommendation and create the necessary checkpoints to ensure that you can learn from some of the missteps and mistakes that you're making? So that is it. We sit there, we say, hey, whatever it is, whichever way you want to take it, that's it. But we always say it. We pledge allegiance to our country and not to a political party. We pledge allegiance to our country and not to an individual. We pledge allegiance to our country and not to any institution but this country. So Liberia will not burn. And this Liberia will ensure that Liberia is improved, that Liberia is put on the right path with other countries. So that's from my end.
Yes. See, the president comes and go. Some of us, we from the beginning of President Boakai, when he was involved with some of those things like the PMC and some other stuff, when he was the head of it. One thing is that if you start something and if that something does not continue up to now, then that is not been successful. If it wouldn't work during the tenure of that particular leadership, And then when you got the opportunity to even reintroduce that to make it better, and you're not able to do that, I don't consider that to be successful. And the reason why we don't do things to be successful for Liberia is we don't love Liberia the way we're supposed to love Liberia. Um, one of the things that the president should take into consideration, even if they bring something to you as an experienced person, is to say, okay, this particular position, is that one of the positions that I, as president, supposed to appoint people to? Or if I, for example, I heard that the president appointed the former senator for Grand Bassa County, Mr. Honorable Jonathan Kape, as the
Lambert Kape,
as the port director manager in Buchanan, the Buchanan Port. And I don't know whether that is one of the president's position to appoint local port manager, or it is the general port manager that will appoint other managers or people that will take care of those local ports. But then people who are doing this recommendation, they don't look at the what the constitution of the country dictates, or the policy of the country, what it dictates. And we do that. Then if I pick somebody and I know this person is not actually prepared or doesn't know anything about port management, and I put the person there, am I doing a due diligence? Is it because I want to give this person a job because they voted for me? Then we will have concern. And I love Honorable Kape as an individual. I met with him before he came here. We interacted. But if you are misplacing people because of, they voted for you, then we'll talk about it. Then you don't want to be successful in what you do. So we pray that our country, all of us will have the same kind of mindset to talk about the betterment of the country. When we talk about the betterment of the country, and not because of somebody that supported you, and if somebody talking bad about that person because of their behavior and things like that, and then the person who talking bad about that person, you consider that person to be an enemy. And I see a lot of people, they don't want to come to Liberia if they criticize the government, whatever the government is doing. And I don't blame them, because when they go there, their life is not secure. But it shouldn't be that way. When people speak their mind, it's for your betterment. And I want for all of us as Liberians to come together so that we'll be able to talk about the good and talk about the bad. The president's challenges, we talk about it so that the president can improve. The president's strength, we praise him so that he will feel good to do more. Thank you very much for listening to Nighttime Spain through Freedom Radio.
Thank you. Thank you so kindly to Salute tonight for joining me on the program right here. I'm sure we had a great time being here together.
Oh, yes, definitely. And I also want to thank some of my personal friends who are following us in Grand Bassa County, and some of them from We Nation. I know you have not been to that nation, but we are standing strong.
Well, I passed through. I just went and stayed. I think a couple of hours I came by.
Next time you will go and see some of those beautiful communities and some of the things that we're doing in We Nation and beyond.
At least I've toured several parts or several counties in Liberia. My next target now is to spend time there.
That would be great.
Some places
that's what we do.
Nights, some places I spent 2 nights. So now I want to go and spend time so I can know some villages and towns in those areas.
And this is why that is good. And this is one of the things that we all should rally around Emmanuel Cotto. I don't know him personally, but I follow him. Son introduced him to me, and then he and I we chatted a few times about what Emmanuel is doing. That is actually selling Liberia, putting Liberia on the map, showing the beauty part of Liberia, and of course he will show some of the ugly part, and when there's development or improvement, he showcases that. And other people, we are seeing the beauty of our country. It is encouraging a lot of Liberians to invest in their own country. So Emmanuel is doing very, very, very well, and I think all of us Liberians we should rally around him, give him the courage, so that he will be able to disclose Liberia to us. Especially some of us, we have not been to Harper. When I saw Harper, I said, "Wow, I would love to go to Maryland." And some areas, even in my own backyard, Magibi, I have not been there. But when I saw some of these areas, I said, "Oh wow, this is great." And I think we need to rally around him and make so that he will give us the image of Liberia, and that will improve Liberia.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so very kindly. And so we're taking it off today. We're taking a break now. That is, we call it a day. Sorry that we leaving you onto this edition of the program, the Nighttime Spin, right here. But it will be back tonight. It will be back tonight at 11 o'clock. I'm saying tonight because we are already in the next day. Today is the 22nd day, and today is Thursday, the 22nd of February, 2024. So thank you if you are there while I am off on break, because I'm going to give way for the Kapao team to be here. So while I am off on break, my system is set up, is here. You can continue to play the giveaway, and once you play, even if I'm not on the radio at that time and you win, you will receive your money before I come on the radio. And when I come on the radio, I will know that you received the money. The time you will receive the money, I will know it and I will call you. So I got people here who have won. I call some of them. I can't continue calling everybody because of time. I have to give away for the next program. So yes,
actually, one of the things that I sent for my SIM card in Liberia, I left it there so that I can play on the other side. So my friend is going to be bringing my SIM card, and I can put it in the phone, register it, and then play. And I think that would be good. So as soon as my SIM card comes, I'm going to play.
We're going to play. So you can dial *799#. You okay, and when you okay, the options will come up. And the options will include Freedom FM at 11, because there are other radio stations. This program is not only on Freedom FM. There are other radio stations that are carrying this program. But if you play on Freedom FM, you stand a better chance to win. And when you win, we'll sit here and call you live on the radio so you can know that you've won. So you dial *799#. And when you okay, you will see the options and you select 11 for Freedom FM. And when you select Freedom FM, you choose the currency you want to pay from, whether the LD or the USD. You select it and you enter your PIN. And automatically $100 Liberian will be deducted from your Liberty account, or 70 cents will be deducted from your Liberty account. And your number will be sent for a draw. And
the 70 cents is US, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that draw, you stand a better chance to win 2,500 Liberian. So you listen to people. There are some who play for the first time, they won, and some play for the first time, they did not win, and it will continue like that. But the fact is, this is real and people are winning. This is a whole system set up. I hope I can just push the camera to it a bit. This is a whole system that is set up. And you see it here on my computer. So this is a whole system that is set up. And it's here, and I'm going to be here. So you play between now to 5 o'clock. I'm going to be back here. Crossing over to the news department. I'm seeing some developing news coming up, so I'm going to work on news for the morning hours. So yes, I'll be back here after the Kapao program. Continue to play. That *799#. Okay, and you select 11 for Freedom FM. And yes, you stand a chance to win 2,500 instantly. Once you win your money, it comes to your phone. Nobody come and tell you say come for a and so place. No, once you win, it comes to your mobile money. So let's continue to play up until tomorrow morning, until 7:30. I'm going to be here up to 7:30 tomorrow morning. Today, let me see, 7:30 today. So yeah, it's good, man. We
Good night, man.
All right, Chief. All right.
Wonderful people of Liberia.
Yeah. So let's continue to play the Freedom Cash giveaway tonight or this morning on